The city keeps its distance from Adrian Vale, not because he demands it, but because fear formed first. His presence alone bends rooms into silence. Power follows him like a shadow that never tires. People whisper his name in lowered tones. Authority made him unreachable long before loneliness did. He stands on a rooftop at dawn, unmoved by the skyline. Control has never felt like connection. Below, the city stirs without him. Above, the sky offers nothing but cold light. No one has ever touched his inner world, not truly, until the night Lena crosses his path without fear, without calculation. And everything he built to stay untouched begins to tremble. Lena arrives in the city unnoticed. She works at a foundation that Adrian secretly funds. She doesn't know his name yet. To her, power exists only in systems, not in men. Fear never adjusted her path. Adrian watches the foundation from a distance. Numbers impress him more than people, until her calm voice enters a meeting uninvited. It disrupts the architecture of control. She speaks with steady conviction. No flattery, no fear. The room quiets around her, not him. That unsettles something old inside him. Adrian studies her without meaning to. A strange form of curiosity awakens. Others warn her to be careful. They always do. She listens politely, then continues unchanged. Their second encounter is unplanned. A hallway. A sudden power outage. They stand in shadow together. Silence stretches. Unfamiliar, but not hostile. She thanks him for approving extra funding. Her words carry no obligation. He nods, unable to read the boundaries she sets. It unsettles him further. Adrian expects admiration or caution. She offers neither. Instead, she speaks of people, not power, of needs, not control. Something in him tightens, then loosens, an internal contradiction he cannot name. He asks why she isn't afraid. Not as a challenge or most as a confession, she replies simply, "Fear only works when you feed it." Then she walks away. Her words linger far longer than her footsteps. They echo where silence once lived. Adrian's associates sense distraction. Power resists being shared with thought. They advise distance from the woman. Emotions weaken structures, they warn. Adrian agrees outwardly. Inwardly, resistance grows. Lena senses unseen attention, not threat curiosity. She wonders why the powerful man watches quietly, why he never intrudes. Their story grows in glances, not decisions, in pauses, not plans. The undefinable pull tightens without permission. Public unrest rises against Adrian's growing influence. Fear seeks a target, and media frames him as untouchable power. Isolation intensifies. Lena hears the whispers. They do not change her gaze. She confronts him openly at the foundation, not with accusation, with curiosity. "You carry burden like armor," she says quietly. He offers no defense. He invites her to leave the city behind, for safety, not escape. She refuses without apology. Fear will not rewrite her life. Adrian recognizes courage without recklessness. The distinction unsettles him. An attack on his assets fails publicly. His reputation fractures for the first time. The city interprets vulnerability as weakness. Threats multiply. Adrian increases distance from everyone. Everyone except Lena. She visits him when others retreat. not to fix, only to witness. This confuses him more than abandonment ever did. Witness requires no allegiance. It reveals fragments of his past reluctantly. Power was survival before it was dominance. Lena listens without judgment. Listening becomes the bridge. Security warns Adrian of rising danger. Nirlas hovers like a storm. He urges Lena to leave the Foundation for the last time. She refuses again, gently now. Fear no longer defines either of them. Their distance shortens without touch. Emotion works silently. A public scandal threatens Adrian's control. Half-truths poison perception. Lena doubts him for the first time. Not from fair uncertainty. He does not defend himself immediately. Trust cannot be ordered. Silence stretches between them. Longing grows louder within it. Evidence surfaces contradicting the scandal. Too late to undo doubt. Adrian accepts fault for the emotional distance. Responsibility weighs heavier than power. Lena confronts him with truth and admission. Controlled voices, uncontained feeling. He admits the fear of being seen as human. Power never taught him vulnerability. She admits she feared believing in him. Hope carries its own risk. External threats tighten their circle. Internal honesty widens it. Near loss shifts from physical danger to emotional fracture. A coordinated strike targets Adrian publicly. His empire shakes. Lena is caught near the fallout. Safety becomes uncertain. Adrian's control cracks under urgent fear. Not of loss of power of her. He orders evacuation of the Foundation. Lena refuses to leave alone. Confrontation erupts between duty and feeling. Neither retreats. Opposition exploits his emotional weakness. Power bends under attachment. Adrian realizes love reveals leverage, for enemies and for himself. Lena is briefly separated during chaos. The city swallows her. For the first time, Adrian feels helpless. Power provides no comfort here. Search replaces command. Desperation replaces distance. He finds her unharmed but shaken. Relief crashes through restraint. The nearness shifts the air between them. No. Unspoken truth demands voice. Adrian confesses the loneliness beneath authority. No shield remains. Lena confesses her fear of loving power, not the man what surrounds him. Truth exposes a deeper choice. Love without possession, power without fear. The opposition collapses under exposure, their leverage dissolved. Public perception shifts, slow but undeniable. Power no longer seems monstrous. Adrian steps out of the shadows for the first time, not as a ruler, but as a person. Lena stands beside him freely, not protected, not owned. The press sees an unfamiliar expression on him, calm without dominance. People fear him less. They understand him more. The transformation unsettles even his allies. Power with humanity rewrites rules. Lena realizes she changed nothing intentionally. She only stayed. Adrian realizes staying altered everything. Connection reshaped control. The greatest threat passes without spectacle. Fear loses its center. The city steadies into a quieter rhythm. Power redistributes. Trust evolves. Adrian no longer stands above the skyline, he walks within it. Lena continues her work unchanged in purpose, but no longer alone. They share no dramatic promises, only consistent presence. Power still exists in him, but now, so does a soul no longer untouched.